Hello, my dear students. Very good morning, and I welcome you all to this online English classes. Hope you people are fine and doing great. In my previous videos, I have finished some elements of English language. I have finished phonology, morphology. You understood well. If you have any questions and any queries regarding these elements of English language, you can ask me at any time in comment section. So in this video, I am going to tell you about another one element of English language, that is semantics. Let us see what is there in semantics. Semantics is the study and analysis of how language is used figuratively and literally to produce meaning. And it seeks to describe how words are used, not to prescribe how they should be used. Examples of semantics: a toy block could be called a block, a cube, a toy. It means semantics is a study of meaning. In phonology, we discussed about sounds of a language. Likewise, in syntax, we discussed about structure of sentences. In semantics, we are going to discuss about meaning. Semantic is nothing but meaning of a word. Then semantic is the study of meaning. So the study of meaning of words, phrases and sentences are called as semantics. Here we are having two things. One is lexical semantics, words and meaning relationship among words. Next, phrasal and sentential semantics, which means syntactic units larger than a word. What a speaker conventionally means, objective or general meaning, not what he is trying to say, subjective or local meaning. So let us see semantics in the field of linguistics. As you know, linguistic means it is a study of a language. Semantics looks at these relationships in language and looks at how these meanings are created, which is an important part of understanding how language works as a whole. Understanding how meaning occurs in language can inform other subdisciplines such as language acquisition, to help us to understand how speakers acquire a sense of meaning, and sociolinguistics, as the achievement of meaning in language is important in language in a social situation. Semantics is also informed by other subdisciplines of linguistics such as morphology, as understanding the words themselves is integral to the study of their meaning, and syntax, which researchers in semantics use extensively to reveal how meaning is created in language, as how language is structured is central to meaning. So at the time of framing a sentence, at the time of choosing a word to make a sentence, we should keep in our mind that what meaning gives these sentences, what type of meaning gives. So types of sentences, types of semantics. Here we are having three types. One is formal semantics, second one is lexical semantics, third one is conceptual semantics. Let us see one by one. Formal semantics. Formal semantics uses techniques from maths, philosophy and logic to analyze the broader relationship between language and reality, truth and possibility. Has your teacher ever asked you to use an if then question? It breaks apart lines of information to detect the underlying meaning or consequence of events. This is what formal semantics. It is completely about maths, philosophy, and logic, and it analyzes the broader relationship between language and reality and truth and possibility. So next one is lexical semantics. Lexical semantics deconstructs words. What it does, it deconstructs words and phrases within a line of text to understand the meaning in terms of context. This can include a study of individual nouns, verbs, adjectives, prefixes, root words, suffixes, or longer phrases or idioms. You can see here, we can see, verbs, nouns, adjective, prefixes in lexical semantics. Then we are having conceptual semantics. It is more important for us. Conceptual semantics deals with the most basic concept and form of a word before our thoughts and feelings added context to it. For example, at its most basic, we know a cougar to be a large wild cat, but the word cougar has also come to indicate an older woman who is dating a younger man. This is where context is important. So here we are having one word, cougar. It gives two different meaning. One is wild cat, another one is a woman, an older woman who is dating a younger man. So we should keep in our mind these things. So conceptual semantics opens the door to a conversation on connotation and denotation. Connotation and denotation. My dear students, try to remember these words, connotation and denotation. Denotation is the standard definition of a word. Denotation is nothing but it is about a word. Meanwhile, connotation deals with the emotion evoked from a word. So one is word, another one is the meaning of a word. Connotation will be derived from the manner in which you interpret a word or sentence meaning. As such, semantics and connotation are deeply entwined. For a deeper dive, read these examples and exercise on connotative words. If you want to learn about more things about these connotation and denotation, means go through connotative words in online or in Wikipedia. You can get some more clarification there. So here we cleared that connotation deals with emotion which comes from a word. Denotation, it is completely about word. Then semantics in everyday life. How semantics plays a vital role in our day-to-day life, in our everyday life. One part of studying language is understanding the many meanings of individual words. Once you have a handle on the words themselves, context comes into play. The same word can be said to two people and they can interpret them differently. For example, imagine a man told a woman, I care for you a lot. Wouldn't that made the woman's heart melt? By hearing this sentence, by listening completely this sentence, what happened to that woman? The heart of that woman is melted. Sure, if he just said that out of the blue, walking down the beach one day, but what if the woman told the man, I love you? And after a long pause, all he said was, I care for you a lot. She would be crushed. So context, the current situation will always play a role in everyday semantics. Same sentence, same words we are using, but the context, the situation makes differences. So here I have given some examples which we use in our day-to-day life. A water pill could be a pill with water in it, but it is understood to be a diuretic that causes a person to lose water from his body. Crash. Here one word we learned pill. Here pill we are having two different meanings. Crash can mean an auto accident. Auto accident. You drop in a stock in the market to attend a party without being invited. Ocean waves hitting the shore, or the sound of cymbal being struck together. Crash having these meanings. Depending on context, a flowering plant could be referred to as a weed or a flower. A human can be referred to as a male, female, child, adult, baby, bachelor, father, or mother. Just we say human, but we don't know who is that male, female, child, adult, or other. To call someone a lady means more than simply being female. Semantic tell us that if she is a lady, she possesses elegance and grace. Remember, try to remember. And once again, you can read these things also. Young can allude to a colt, filly, piglet, baby, puppy, or kitten. So these are all the meanings. These are all the output of a word. To say something was challenging leads us to believe it was not a good experience. It was not just difficult, it was also unpleasant. The verb move can mean change place, push, pull, or carry, or stir emotion. To call someone an angel doesn't mean they inhabit heaven. Semantics leads us to believe they have a lovely disposition. So it is not that if you say angel means that angel is from heaven. We can say we can say angel to a beautiful lady, to a lover also. The word create can mean build, make, construct, erect, compose, or imagine. But we are using this one word only, create. We can use these words also in our sentences. The simple word on can have many meanings, such as on call, on the roof, on cloud nine, on edge, on fair, on purpose, on demand, on top, or on the phone. These are all the some examples of everyday words that can have more than one meaning. So I hope that you understood these things. If you want to learn this thing again, means just go through once again to this video. So these are all the few things which I have told you about semantics. Hope you got the point. So with these few things, I would like to conclude my video lecture. Thank you very much. Inshallah, we shall meet in the next video with a new topic. Thank you very much.